Hey, you guys. Indy here. I first want to say Merry Meet to anyone old and new. And I know I haven't been on in, I want to say almost 2 weeks now. So I felt prompted to do this video. It's not going to be very long, not long at all. I just want to put my feelings out there about something spiritual that I've been going through and that I'm feeling called forward. And it has become a very pivotal point in my spiritual path at the moment. Let me begin to tell you guys that I'm sure you've noticed in my videos that I refer to the all as God and Goddess, or Mother and Father, Lord and Lady. But I've been having the urgency to have a connection to a particular aspect of their being. In other words, a particular deity from a particular pantheon. And I was wondering, how am I going to find out? What am I going to do? And I started remembering that I think I already have my matron goddess, and she came to me long ago when I was 18 and 19 years of age. This was almost 9 years ago. Her name is Yemaya, from the Yoruba Santeria traditions, Palo, all of that. I know enough about it to understand some of what I'm talking about. And I had someone on here very, very special to me due to the fact, by the name of Crystal Moon Goddess 40. Okay, you guys definitely should check her channel out. My very first encounter, I would have to say, was my self-dedication ritual that I did at 18. I felt the need to gift myself something that would mark the beginning of my witchcraft journey. And I felt the need to not have to buy it, that it was already in my house. And when I found it, it was just right. And it was a cowrie shell. And that became my necklace. And I held on to that for dear life. Following year, I have a dream that I'm sculpting something. And when I'm done with it, it was a dolphin emerging from the sea, from the ocean, and on the side I inscribed Goddess of the Sea. I had no idea who Goddess of the Sea was at the age of 19. And then the next day, I had another dream where I was walking into a botanica, and I was hearing a lot of African drumming in my ears, but I couldn't locate it. And as I stepped closer to this one particular statue, it got louder and louder and louder in my ears. She was made of all ebony, and she had a crown on her head, and she had a skirt made of cowrie shells. And on Everything I Love, I heard the name Yemaya or something like that. Later on that week, I had another dream that I was in Puerto Rico. That's where my family is from. And it looked like I was on a witch journey, basically. And it was absolutely peaceful. And I get there, and I look over to my right, and I see a group of people wearing all white, and they are performing a Santeria ceremony. And they called me over, and I go, and they tell me, you need to come home. We are in your bloodline. You need to come home. And I woke up. I haven't had any instances since then until recently. I can't get Yemaya out of my head. It's driving me nuts in a good way. And with Crystal Moon Goddess, she helped me understand something. And I am on the journey and process of trying to get to know Yemaya more. And I'm having moments where I want to cry. I'm having moments where I want to scream. I'm having moments where I want to just be humble. And I'm having moments where I don't know what's going on. I prayed to her last night. And I've never prayed like that in my life. Maybe when I was a teen, like 14, and I was trying to get close to God, you know, in the Christian sense. And I prayed my heart out at that time, similar to what I did last night. But last night was something else. I asked for things that I never thought I'd ever ask of a deity before. And I'm in a state of wow right now, because I realize I have a journey ahead of me, and I'm scared as crap. I'm scared. I would like you guys' opinions on this. I want to get to know the Orishas. I don't know if I'm going to end up being a Santera. I don't know. I know it's in my bloodline. My mother was dedicated to Santeria as a baby. So, you know. So we'll see what happens. I just wanted to keep you guys posted on that. I want to learn about the Orishas, and I'm wondering about Oshun. So we'll see what happens. Blessed be. And if you have any opinions, please leave them in the comment section. Thank you.